Welcome back to Business Success. If you're thinking of starting your own business, you have to check out Startup Australia. Now, this initiative only just launched today, and it's designed to provide free help to those who are starting up a business, basically by leveraging the experience and expertise of those that have gone before and been successful. And one such success story is Larissa Robertson, CEO of SEO Recruitment, who can no doubt vouch that starting a business isn't always an easy ride. Would that be a fair comment, Larissa?
Definitely a fair comment.
You had a bit of an interesting start to your business, wasn't it? You were working for the business as a financial controller that you ended up buying. Can you talk me through that?
They went into liquidation, so when that happened, rather than just let the business be dissolved, I went to each of the clients and showed them my business plan and said that we have a really great core business and great people that really work in this business, and I want to save it, and this is what I'm going to do. Will you come and trade with me, basically? And they said yes. So
your first business was buying one that was in administration?
Yep, or liquidation, even
liquidation.
worse.
Nothing like a challenge there, Larissa. That's good. And basically, you scrounged some money from family and friends to put up. I think it was, you said $70,000.
Yes, I needed about $350,000, but my friends had 70 grand that they could lend me, so I took that, and that's how we started. And
it's just such a fabulous story. But I think what's most hilarious when I hear this story is it just seemed to think it was like everything that could go wrong did go wrong as soon as you purchased the business, because you had 250 employees right from the get-go, and then it all went. You lost a contract?
Yes, one of our biggest contracts for our charity, because we have the recruitment business in our charity, who was basically the main reason that we were going to keep going with the charity, pulled out just after we signed all the documents to purchase all the assets. And that was a $4 million client. And
Ouch.
That was, basically the second week from when we started.
And then what happened after that?
Well, then we had to restructure everything and go through our P&Ls and work out what to do with all this equipment and these people. And then the week after that, I found out I was pregnant.
Oh, look, as though you weren't busy enough. It's good, isn't it, Larissa? But you've turned things around, and it's going from strength to strength, I believe. And now you're part of, you're an ambassador for Startup Australia. So tell me more about what made you do that.
Well, when I started, I didn't have anyone to speak to. I didn't have any support system, and I just tried to do it all on my own. And it was very difficult, and it wasn't really until probably the second 2-3 years down the track I realised that there were people out there that had been through the same thing and the same issues, and what I was going through wasn't wrong, or it was completely normal, and that support group completely changed our entire lives. It made everything so much easier, and that's what Startup Australia is. It's providing that support to people right from the get-go. Before you even want to start, you can find out all the answers and ask those questions and get that information and know you're on the right track.
So what are the sort of things that what's your advice when Startup Australia says, give us your advice, Larissa, and share your little bits of nuggets of information? What do you say to people listening?
Well, the best thing was actually a question they'd asked me was, ask everyone and anyone that's in a business, what would they go, if they could go back in time and talk to themselves at the start, what would they say? What would they teach themselves? My hairdresser today, I asked him that question, and he gave me some brilliant insights that actually still apply to my recruitment business and to the charity.
Like what?
Well, we both deal with young kids, and a lot of the people that start with us start at 18 years old and sort of grow with the business, and he has the same thing with a hairdressing salon in Surrey Hills, Brad Nagata. And what he's had to do to learn to develop, to bring these children on, or these young people on, and then see them grow and the struggles that they go through and the solutions they found actually are things that we hadn't quite worked out how to solve ourselves. So his information in a 10-minute chat gave me some really good ideas on how to handle the same problem in our business.
And that's the whole advantage of this program, isn't it? Is sharing the insight, so perhaps when you're starting to do it from scratch yourself, you don't feel quite so alone?
Yes, definitely. And there's so much great information on this on Startup Australia. They've even got a 12-week free MBA course that you can do, which I personally would even like to do myself, because it's 12 weeks of free information to tell you what you need to do to start a business, to show you the pitfalls that could happen before they even happen. And I just think that's super exciting, that one.
So how do you rank your own success? Like, what's the yardstick by which you say, I'm successful now?
Okay, for me, there's two things. In the office, the culture that we really want to develop, and we get there and we're always working toward is happiness and productivity. They have to be equal, so they have to be the same, and making sure that everyone in the team is happy and productive. That's our goal. And then capitalism with a conscience is sort of the culture that I want to instill out there. So you can have a fast-growing business and you can do well and be profitable and at the same time have a strong social impact.
Because this business, SCO Recruitment, it actually came out of a charitable organisation.
Yes.
Is that correct? And you've still taken those flavours of giving back in your current business, is that right?
Yep, so SCO Recruitment supports Trim and Proper Property Services, which is our charity not-for-profit. So we're a social enterprise and self-funded, and we help people that have had a really hard start in life. I've seen people from third generation unemployed buy their first family home in generations and change their entire family's future with what we do. So yeah, we combine the both businesses.
That's fabulous. Well, I wish you all the very best success, and I hope that you can continue to impart all your knowledge and experience to entrepreneurs who are starting up today. But thanks for coming on the program.
Thank you.
All right. Well.